So for our warm-up activity today, I need your help. Behind me, I've got some numbers and I've got some shapes. Now we're going to make a shaped pizza, and I need you to help me draw the right number of shapes onto my pizza. In fact, why not pause the video, get yourself a piece of paper and some pens, and you can join in with me. Okay, are we ready? Fabulous. So here are our ingredients for our shaped pizza. We need to have this many squares. What number is that? Well done, 4. We need this many circles. How many? That's right, 7. We need this many rectangles. 6. And how many triangles do we need? 9. Well done. Let's start by drawing a big circle for our pizza. And I think it needs to be quite big because we've got a lot of ingredients to fit on. Okay, I'm going to do the first one with you. Are you ready? I need to draw 4. What shape was that again? Squares, that's right. And I'm going to make sure I draw it really carefully so that all my 4 sides are the same length. Oh, I better take my time with this. I'm going to count them as I draw them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. I've done my 4 squares. Reception, could you pause the video and have a go at drawing these for me onto your pizza, and then come back and you can help me check mine. Are you ready? Reception, well done. Some really careful counting and some really careful drawing. Well done. Let's see if I can draw my 7 circles. Will you check for me? Will you help me count? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's looking very delicious. We haven't got all our ingredients yet. We still need our rectangles. That's right. How many do I need? 6 rectangles. Okay, well, I better make sure I have 2 longer sides and 2 shorter sides for my rectangle. I'm going to draw them all in the middle. There's my long side, short side, long side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, I didn't need 4. I needed 6, so I need to draw some more. So if I've got 4, I need 6, so I need 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5, and then I'll put number 6 up here. Oh my goodness me. How on earth am I going to fit all my triangles in? Oh, how many do I need? That's right, I need 9. Goodness me, we're almost at 10. Oh, okay. I'm going to draw them quite small so they fit in the gaps. Will you count with me? Okay, now I need 3 sides on my triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'll put the last one, number 9 there. Oh, doesn't that look delicious? Goodness gracious me. Now, if you want to practice that again at home, you could do it again and change the numbers with your helper. That would be a lovely way to practice our number recognition. Okay, let's get started with our shape work today. So, can you tell me what these shapes are called? I wonder. I'm going to hold up lots of different shapes. I want to say what the shape is. Triangle. Square. Rectangle. Circle. Triangle. Circle. Square. Rectangle. One more. A triangle. Well done, reception. Now I'm going to ask you some questions, and I want you to pause the video and answer these questions with your helper each time. Okay. Can you tell your helper how are do a different one. Sorry, hold on, let's try another one. Can you tell your helper, how are these 2D shapes different? Pause the video and tell them. That's right. This is a square and it has 4 sides and the sides are all straight. This is a circle. It doesn't have any straight sides, but it does have 1 curved side. Well done, reception. Can you tell your helper how these 2 shapes are different? That's right. This shape is a rectangle and it has 4 sides. This shape is a triangle. It has 3 sides. They're similar because they both have straight sides. Well done. Okay, I think we're ready to do something new. Now, so far we have been looking at 2D shapes. These are flat shapes. These are shapes we can draw on paper and you can't pick them up. In my box, I have other types of shapes. Ooh. And my box is full of sand. So we're going to have to do a bit of digging to find out what's in here. Now, let's have a little look. Can you see? I wonder if you know what might come out of the sand today. Have a little look. Have you seen these before in our classroom? Perhaps you've built something with them. Maybe you've made some models. Perhaps you've seen some shapes like this around your house. Let's dig and have a look. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm going to have to get both my hands in here and pull them out because they're really stuck. Oh, here's one. Oh, well, I've made them very dirty now. Okay, I'm just going to find them all and then we'll have a look at them more closely. Let's see what else is in here. Ooh. Ooh, this reminds me of something I like to eat on a hot day. What else is in here? Oh, there's a big yellow one here. Gosh, I think I've seen one of those before. Let's have another little dig. Nothing over there. Oh, what's this? Okay, we've got another shape. I'll just turn this around. Oh, I think I can see 2 more in our treasure. I've definitely seen that shape before in my home. And what's this? Oh, wow. Reception. Goodness me. We have got some new types of shapes to look at today. And I've made them very, very sandy. Whoops, daisy. Give them a little brush. Now, as I said, so far this week, you have been looking at 2D shapes. Now, these are all flat shapes. Now, these shapes we have, however, these aren't 2D. These shapes can stand up. These shapes you can put into your hand and hold. These shapes you can turn and look at different sides of it. We have a special name for these shapes. These are called 3D shapes. 3D shapes stand up on their own and they can have lots of different sides to them that we can explore. And all around us there are 3D shapes in our homes and at school. And we're going to have a little look at some 3D shapes together today to see if we can spot any of our 2D shapes on them. Oh, what a very grown-up thing indeed. Now, let's have a look at some of these together. Now, I'm going to tell you what some of these are called, but this is the first time we've really looked at them, so don't worry if you're not going to remember them all. The main thing I want you to do is to use what you've learned about 2D shapes and apply it to these 3D shapes. So let's have a look at this one first. Now, this 3D shape is called a cylinder. Now, I'm going to turn it around. You can see a 2D shape, you know, one of these. I want you to point and say the shape. You ready? Make sure I can hear you say it nice and loud. Oh, that was very loud, reception. Goodness me. Oh, you're right. This 3D shape is a cylinder and it has got a circle and a circle on each end of it. We call this a face. It has got a circle face and a circle face. Wow, that's a cylinder. I'm going to pop that there. Let's see what's next. Oh, I know. Let's look at this one. Are you ready? When you see a shape you know, remember to point at the screen and tell me what it is. Oh, you're making me jump, reception. You're right. This shape has got a rectangle face. wonder if there's any other shapes on here. Let's keep turning it. There's a rectangle, another rectangle, another rectangle. Maybe if I turn it the other way, let's see if you can see. Ah! Reception! You're right! We've got a square on this 3D shape too. Now this 3D shape is called a cuboid. It's got rectangle faces and square faces. Well, this one next, because this one reminds me of something I like to eat. Now remember, tell me if you see a shape you know. Ooh, do you know what? It does look a bit like a triangle there, but what's tricky to see, if I turn it this way, it's actually a curved face. It's not actually a triangle, although it does look a bit triangular. I can see why you think that. Let me turn it another way and see if we can see one we know. Ah! You're right! Another circle. This 3D shape is called a cone. And I always remember it's like an ice cream cone. That's how I remember it. Let's have a look at two more. I'm going to look at this one next. Okay, remember, if you see a shape you know, let me. Oh, you were too quick for me then. I hadn't finished explaining. Let's have a look. Absolutely right, Reception. I can see a square here too. Let's keep turning it, see if we can see any other shapes. Oh, there's another square. There's another square. There's another square. What about the other end? Let me turn it this way. Another square. Oh my goodness, this shape has only got square faces. This shape is a cube. I think I know where I might find a cube, actually. Maybe in one of my board game boxes, there might be something that's shaped like a cube. I've got one more here we're going to look at today. Now, let me know if you see a shape you recognise. Ah, that's right. It's a triangle. Are there any more triangles on it? Let's have a look. Oh, there's one there. One here. And one here. What about underneath? Let's turn it the other way. Oh, not a triangle on the bottom, but a square. Now, Reception, this is a type of pyramid. You may have seen these when you've been playing in our classroom. My goodness, so many different 3D shapes, and they've all got different shaped faces on them. Now, I've got a challenge for you now. I would like you to pause the video, and I want you to have a little look around your home with your helper and see if you can find any objects, any objects that match some of these shapes. Can you find any cylinders? Can you find any cones? What about some cuboids? Okay, and perhaps even some cubes. Now, don't worry if you can't find them all, because there might not be any in your home, but have a look and see what you can find, and then bring it back and share it with me. Okay, see you in a moment. Welcome back, Reception. How was your hunt? Well, do you know what? While you were looking, I went to collect some too. Have a look at what I found. See if you recognise any of these things from your classroom. Look what I found. What shape is this? That's right. I found a cone in our classroom. I bet some of you know what these are. Look what else I found. I found a cylinder. Do you remember our cylinder had a round face? I found in one of my games, it's quite small, I found a dice. And a dice has got square faces. This is a cube shape. I found in the blocks. Ooh, look what else I found. I found a cuboid. Cuboids have got rectangles and squared faces. I found one of these as well. Oh, it's quite heavy, it's very full. Do you know what this is? Well, it is hot chocolate. Do you know what shape it is? That's right. It's a cylinder. It's the same as the Milky Button box. Now, when I was looking, I found an awful lot of cylinders in our classroom. I wonder what you found the most of. Did you find more cuboids, perhaps? Did you find any other shapes? Perhaps you found some shapes you weren't sure what they were called, but you know they're 3D shapes, and you spotted some 2D shapes on there. Now, could you have a chat with your helper? Look through the things you found, and I want you to tell them what 2D shapes you can see. And come back and join me.